Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the energy report that begins approximately June 14th, and it continues on into the months ahead. This is the transmission I received. The coming time has the energy of unsettled turbulence. You have an urge for change. Along with you as an individual and the humanity collective, all have the urge for expansion and deep change. There is also the calamity of crumbling and reveals awaiting entry into the collective consciousness. As this process continues being laid out for all eyes to see, the exposures of elite, controllers, corrupt individuals will begin to pop up here and there. The pop-ups here and there will become an indeterminable onslaught of exposure. The indeterminable onslaught comes from the galactic positioning the Earth realm is entering that requires cleansing of dominance. The exposures will be unbearable for some to see. The onslaught can become so overwhelming for some, they design to check out. For others, the exposures of the elite, controllers, corrupt individuals, the exposures will give their conspiratorial perspective confirmation that corruption, underhanded activities, manipulation has been and continues to happen at very deep, vile levels. The exposure begins to penetrate many of the stalwart institutions of transference of information. The exposures, the reveals, create an opposition of anger and confusion between the peoples of humanity. Some believe, others somewhat begin to believe. Some resist before believing. Some will never accept what the exposure is revealing. This causes much discontentment between all peoples, including media, government, religions, education. You are in a transformation of galactic ages, and you are in a transformation of dark, being shown the light. Reveals come out of the shadows. Emotions heat up as reality of truth are revealed, making relationships difficult with added conflicts on a personal level, on a collective level, and on a global level. It will take willpower to allow the reveals to continue to be exposed. It will take courage to watch the reveals expose the humans, media, religion, government, and the vileness that exists upon the realm. Stay determined, stay strong. As a reminder, it will not be catastrophic physically. Find joy wherever you can. That's where it ends. The things I have, my comments basically are that this really sounds pretty like we're in a very challenging time. It's a very challenging message to me. It's, although it does say, it's not catastrophic physically, but I do feel like humanity, all people are getting worn down. I mean, I think all people are getting worn down if it's being aware of what's going on, socially, going on governmentally, going on in all sectors, and also the sun flares. Everybody's being challenged. Everybody's being worn down. Yeah, just everything is just kind of pounding, pounding, pounding. But we need to keep the fight in us. We need to keep the willingness to repair and stay strong. We have to do that. We just have to hang in there. We just have to be strong. Um, what I'm saying is all of this stuff that's happening has the potential to be emotionally catastrophic, even though it's not physically catastrophic. So, and they did pretty much say that. So let's just hang in there, and because we know we know because we know how it turns out. We really do know how it turns out. We do. We know how it turns out. We know how we can kind of judge and guess how we're going to respond, or how we do respond right now to all the things that are going on. We know how we do that. We know our foundations. We know our foundation of what we will tolerate, what we will not tolerate. They've told us about that. We've been preparing in that way for this time and the coming time. So, although it's challenging, let's hang in there. And because we do know how it turns out. And when you know how things turn out, it's an easier transition. Thank you so much for stopping in. Please stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.